5 reasons good people may struggle to succeed. Subscribe and like please. Ever wondered why good folks sometimes struggle to succeed? Here's 5 reasons. First, they often overvalue morality over pragmatism. They'd rather keep their values intact than compromise for success. Admirable? Absolutely. But in a cutthroat world, it can be a setback. Second, they're typically reluctant to network aggressively. The assertiveness, the self-promotion, it can feel insincere, even manipulative. But without networking, opportunities can be missed. Third, they avoid risk. Stability and security tend to trump ambitious goals, but this cautious approach can stifle big achievements. Fourth, they underestimate their worth. Not asking for raises, not chasing promotions, not advocating for their ideas, it all hampers progress. And fifth, they're often taken advantage of. Their trust and willingness to help others can leave them overburdened and overlooked when it's time for recognition and rewards. Remember, being good doesn't mean you can't succeed. It's just about finding the balance.
Ever wonder why the rich seem to live in a different world? Here are 5 things that set them apart. Please subscribe and like please. First, mindset. Wealthy folks focus on opportunities, not obstacles. They see potential where others see risk. Second, time. The affluent know time is their most valuable asset. They invest it wisely and delegate tasks that don't require their direct attention. Third, fear of failure. It's not that the rich aren't afraid of failing, they just don't let it stop them. They learn from their mistakes and keep moving forward. Fourth, networking. The prosperous understand the power of connections. They surround themselves with like-minded individuals who can provide advice, support, and opportunities. Lastly, continuous learning. Rich people never stop educating themselves. They're always looking for new ways to improve and grow. So what's stopping you from adopting these habits? Remember, it's not about having wealth, it's about having the mindset of wealth. Loop back in 60 for a refresher.
Here are 5 secrets to amplify your attractiveness. Please subscribe and like please. 1. Exude confidence. Walk tall, speak clearly. 2. Cultivate kindness. A generous spirit never goes unnoticed. 3. Maintain good hygiene. It's the first step to looking and feeling great. 4. Be passionate. People are drawn to those who are enthusiastic about life. Finally, 5. Embrace authenticity. Be unapologetically you. There's nothing more attractive than someone who's comfortable in their own skin. Unleash these 5 secrets and watch as the world gravitates towards you. Remember, it starts with you. You're the master of your own attractiveness. Tune in for more life-enhancing secrets right here. Until next time.
We're diving into the top 5 signs that aliens might actually exist. Please subscribe and like please. Number 1 is the infamous WOW signal, an extraterrestrial radio signal detected back in 1977. Number 2, unexplainable aerial phenomena, or as we love to call them, UFOs. Moving on to number 3, the intriguingly strange fast radio bursts from distant galaxies. Fourth, we have the existence of extremophiles here on Earth, organisms thriving in extreme conditions, hinting at life's potential on other harsh planets. And finally, number 5, the vast, incomprehensible size of the universe with its billions of galaxies and trillions of planets. Statistically speaking, we can't be alone, right? There you have it. 5 fascinating signs that we might not be the only ones out here. Stay curious, keep your eyes on the stars, and until next time, remember, the truth could be out there.
Need a mood lift? Lace up those sneakers and let's dive into how just 15 minutes of exercise can transform your day. Please subscribe and like, please. Let's break it down. Exercise releases endorphins, your body's natural mood lifters, and you don't need to run a marathon. A quick 15-minute burst can do wonders. Take Jamie, for example, a software developer who started taking brisk 15-minute walks during her lunch break. She noticed not just a mood boost, but her afternoon productivity soared. Or Mark, who swears by his morning 15-minute high-intensity workout. He says it's like having a shot of espresso, but without the jitters. So why wait? Whether it's a fast-paced walk, a bit of yoga, or some jumping jacks, find your fit and make it a habit. Your brain will thank you, your mood will thank you, and hey, even your productivity will thank you. Get moving and watch your day transform.
Ready to revolutionize your health with something as simple as walking? Please subscribe and like please. Did you know that every time you lace up those sneakers and go for a walk, you're engaging over 200 muscles? That's right. Walking isn't just about moving from point A to point B, it's a full body workout that tones your legs, abs, and even your arms if you pump them. And here's another fun fact. walking can boost your mood just as much as running. It releases those feel-good endorphins, cutting through stress like a hot knife through butter. Plus, it's not just your mood that gets a lift, your creativity does too. Studies show a brisk walk can spark a surge in creative thinking. But wait, there's more. Regular walkers have a lower risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. And if you're looking to add years to your life, walking could be your secret weapon. Just 150 minutes a week, that's a little over 20 minutes a day, can extend your lifespan. Get walking today.
Am I the only one who didn't know how detectives can sniff out a lie? Please subscribe and like, please. You need to watch this if you love unraveling true crime mysteries. Interrogation rooms are like chess games, where every move counts and the stakes are high. Police use a mix of psychology and keen observation to catch liars. First up, the baseline technique. Officers chat casually at first, gathering how a person behaves when they're telling the truth. Next, there's the stress test. Detectives might repeat questions or slightly alter them. A liar's story might change, or they'll show physical signs of stress like sweating or fidgeting. And then, there's the silence game. After asking a critical question, an officer might just remain silent, letting the silence amplify the suspect's discomfort, often leading them to blurt out more than they intend to. Lastly, the evidence ploy. Police pretend they have more evidence than they actually do. This often scares the suspect into confessing. Fascinating, right? Remember, these tactics are used responsibly to seek the truth and serve justice.
Is stress snacking at your peace of mind? Please subscribe and like, please. Good news, you can snack back. Ever wonder why some foods just make you feel better? Let's dive into the delicious details of foods that fight stress. First up, avocados. Packed with potassium, they help control blood pressure, making you feel more mellow. Next, dark chocolate. Not only is it a treat for your taste buds, but it also has compounds that boost serotonin, a feel-good brain chemical. And let's not forget about oranges. Rich in vitamin C, oranges can actually lower your stress hormones. Lastly, almonds are great for a crunchy snack that's also packed with vitamins that help keep your mood steady. So next time you feel the weight of the world, reach for these stress-busting snacks. Trust me, your brain will thank you.
This is a story about 6 ways to find out the best strategies for conflict resolution in relationships. Subscribe and like, please. Imagine a world where disagreements turn into opportunities for growth. Welcome to the art of conflict resolution in relationships. First, understand that conflict is natural. It's how we handle it that counts. Second, keep communication open. Share feelings, not accusations. Start sentences with "I feel" instead of "you always." Third, listen actively. Hear the other person out before responding. It's not about winning, it's about understanding. Fourth, focus on the issue, not the person. Remember, it's you two against the problem, not against each other. Fifth, seek compromise. Find a solution that respects both parties' needs. And finally, forgive. Holding on to resentment only hurts you. Remember, every conflict is a chance to learn and grow together, so embrace it, resolve it, and watch your relationship flourish.
If you're sweating out hours at the gym but still puzzled by fat loss, let's dive into where that fat really goes. Please subscribe and like, please. Okay, let's break it down simply. When you lose weight, your body undergoes a process called lipolysis. That's a fancy term for breaking down fat. The fats in your body, known as triglycerides, are split into glycerol and fatty acids. But here's the cool part. They don't just disappear, they transform. Through a series of reactions, these components get converted into energy, water, and, believe it or not, carbon dioxide. Yep, you actually breathe out most of the fat you lose. Every time you exhale, you're not just letting out air, you're also saying goodbye to some fat molecules. So next time you're working out or just taking a brisk walk, remember, each breath is a step closer to your fitness goals.
What drives a person to become a serial killer? Today, we unlock the psychological enigma. Please subscribe and like, please. What propels someone to commit not just one but multiple murders? It's a complex mix of psychological, biological, and social factors. Psychologists often point to the McDonald triad, markers found in childhood that predict violent tendencies, cruelty to animals, obsession with fire setting, and persistent bedwetting past a certain age. Many serial killers suffer from personality disorders like psychopathy or schizophrenia, which impair their empathy, making them see others as mere objects. Then there's the aspect of control. Most serial killers feel powerless in their daily lives, so they seek to regain control through the ultimate act of taking a life. Finally, their environments play a role too. A turbulent, abusive childhood can set a devastating foundation for future violent behavior. So, while the psyche of a serial killer is a labyrinth of dark corridors, understanding these factors is key to preventing future tragedies.
This is a story about 5 ways to spot when someone is lying. Subscribe and like, please. First up, inconsistency. Liars often struggle to keep their stories straight. Note any discrepancies or changes in their tale. Second, body language. If someone becomes rigid or excessively fidgety, they might be stretching the truth. Third, look out for rapid blinking. It's a common physiological response to lying. Fourth, overcomplication. Truth is usually simple. Beware of convoluted explanations. Fifth, the smile test. Genuine smiles engage the entire face, not just the mouth. If the eyes aren't smiling, something might be amiss. Remember, these are just guidelines, not hard and fast rules. Keep an open mind and always seek the truth. Thanks for tuning in. Stay sharp and see you next time.
Ever wondered how some people effortlessly navigate negotiations? Tap into that power with these quick tips. Please subscribe and like, please. First, always research beforehand. Knowledge is power, and the more you know about your counterpart and what you're negotiating, the stronger your position. Second, be sure to listen more than you speak. Understanding the other party's needs and wants can offer a significant advantage. Third, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Confidence is key in any negotiation. Fourth, remember that negotiation isn't a battle. It's about finding a solution that benefits both parties. And finally, stay patient. Good things come to those who wait. Negotiation is an art, and like any art, it takes practice. So start today and hone your skills to become a master negotiator. And remember, every no brings you closer to a yes.
You need to watch this if you've never heard of the stapedius muscle. Please subscribe and like, please. It might be small, but oh boy, does it pack a punch. Meet the stapedius, the little muscle hidden away in your ear, no bigger than a grain of rice. Despite its size, this muscle is crucial for your hearing. Whenever you're at a rock concert or in a noisy street, the stapedius is your unsung hero, adjusting the tension on the smallest bone in your ear to prevent damage from loud sounds. This tiny titan acts like a volume knob, protecting your ears from getting overwhelmed. Without it, imagine every sound blaring at maximum volume all the time. So next time you enjoy a peaceful walk or effortlessly chat in a cafe, remember to thank your stapedius for keeping the sonic world in check. Who knew such a tiny muscle could have such a huge impact on your daily life?
Why do some researchers spend their entire careers studying criminal behavior? Please subscribe and like, please. Could the answer lie in our genes, or is it hidden in our environment? Imagine 2 twins, separated at birth, growing up in entirely different worlds. One becomes a lawyer, the other a lawbreaker. Sounds like a movie plot, right? But it's a real scenario that researchers use to unravel the mysteries of nature versus nurture in shaping criminal behavior. Here's a fun, yet startling fact. Studies show that genetics can account for about 50% of our predisposition to criminal behavior. But hold on, it's not all in the genes. The environment plays a crucial role too. Poor upbringing, lack of education, and exposure to violence can push someone towards a life of crime. So what's the verdict? It's a complex cocktail of both. Understanding this can help us develop more effective ways to prevent crime and rehabilitate criminals.
I'm here to dive into a topic that might just change the way you look at your workout routine and skincare regime. Please subscribe and like, please. Yes, I'm talking about sweating and acne. You might think those two don't go hand in hand, but let's break down the myths and uncover the truth about how sweating can actually help fight acne. Let's start by understanding what happens to our skin when we sweat. When we exercise, our body heats up and releases sweat through pores to cool down. Now, this process is crucial because it helps flush out toxins and unclogs the pores, which can accumulate dirt and oil leading to acne. Now, you might be wondering, isn't sweat itself kind of dirty? Well, sweat is mostly water and a few salts, and by itself, it's not what causes acne. The real culprit is often what's already on our skin, like excess oil, makeup, or environmental pollutants. When sweat mixes with these, it can lead to breakouts if not washed off properly. So, here's the golden tip. After your workout, take a gentle shower. Use a mild cleanser to wash away the sweat and any other impurities. This routine will not only refresh you, but also help keep your skin clear and vibrant. And there's more good news. Regular sweating also boosts circulation, which means more oxygen and nutrients to your skin, giving it a healthy glow. Plus, it ramps up the production of natural oils, which are essential for a healthy skin barrier. But remember, moderation is key. Excessive sweating without proper cleansing can turn things around by causing irritation or even worsening your skin condition. So, balance is crucial. And there you have it. Sweating isn't just good for your health, it's a natural ally in your battle against acne. So next time you're sweating it out at the gym, know that you're not just building muscles, but also building better skin. Now, go embrace that glow, and let sweat be your new skincare friend.
Ever feel like you're stuck in a career rut? Dreaming of a change but unsure where to start? Here's your 60-second guide to unlocking successful career transition. Please subscribe and like, please. First, identify your passions. What brings you joy? What could you spend hours doing and not even realize the time? That's your starting point. Second, research. Dive deep into industries that align with your passion. Learn about job roles, growth prospects, and required skills. Third, network. Connect with professionals in the field. Their insights can be invaluable. Fourth, upskill. Equip yourself with the necessary skills. Online courses and certifications can be a game changer. And finally, be patient. Career transitions take time. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Stay dedicated, stay motivated, and you'll unlock the door to a rewarding new career. This is your life. Make it count.
Ready to be mind blown? Let's talk about the true powerhouse in your body. And no, it's not your biceps. Welcome to a jaw-dropping revelation. Please subscribe and like, please. Did you know the strongest muscle in your body is located right in your jaw? That's right, we're talking about the masseter muscle. This mighty muscle can exert a force of up to 200 pounds on the molars. That's like lifting an entire adult deer with just your jaw. But why is it so powerful? Well, the masseter muscle is a workhorse primarily responsible for chewing. Every time you munch on your favorite snacks, this muscle is putting in overtime. It's not just about strength, though. The efficiency of the masseter is unmatched. It can contract quickly and with such force that it rivals many of the larger, more prominent muscles you might initially think of as stronger. So next time you're enjoying a tough steak or crunching on a carrot, remember the real MVP of muscle strength, your masseter muscle.
This is a story about 5 ways to find out what people really think about you. Subscribe and like, please. Ever wondered what people really think about you? First, observe body language. It's a silent language that screams volumes. Watch for crossed arms, averted eyes, or a relaxed posture. Second, listen, really listen. People often reveal more than they realize in casual conversation. Third, ask for feedback. It's direct and efficient. Just be ready for honesty, even when it stings. Fourth, notice who's investing time in you. Time is a precious commodity, and people tend to spend it on those they appreciate. Lastly, self-reflect. Sometimes the person who knows us best is ourselves. Remember, perception is a mirror, not a fact, and what people think about you isn't everything, but it can offer valuable insight. Stay curious.
If you're someone who cares deeply about mental health, then you need to hear the truth behind one of the most misunderstood topics. Please subscribe and like, please. Every time a violent incident makes headlines, the conversation often drifts towards mental illness. But what does the research actually say? Most people with mental health issues are peaceful and non-violent. In fact, factors like past criminal behavior, financial instability, and substance abuse are much stronger predictors of violent actions than a mental health diagnosis. Think about it. By wrongly linking violence predominantly to mental illness, we not only stigmatize those who live with these conditions, but also overlook more critical factors like anger, hate, and access to weapons. Let's shift our perspective and start addressing the real roots of violence. This way, we can create policies that genuinely protect and help our communities thrive.
5 reasons why it is challenging to earn money at casinos. Subscribe and like, please. Unraveling the allure of casinos, we spotlight 5 reasons why it's challenging to earn money at these established. First off, the inherent house advantage guarantees profitability for the casino, creating a systematic disadvantage for the player. Second, the casinos leverage psychological manipulations. The meticulously crafted environment disorients and entices players, encouraging prolonged gambling sessions and increased spending. Third, the illusion of near wins, a psychological trick, creates a false sense of hope, encouraging players to chase a win that's statistically unlikely. Fourth, gambling fallacies, particularly the gambler's fallacy, can mislead players into believing a win is due or overdue, despite the independent probability of each wager. Lastly, the economic and emotional costs of gambling compound over time. The longer one gambles, the more likely they are to face financial losses, coupled with the emotional distress of erratic gambling outcome.
Ways to identify a psychopath. Subscribe and like, please. Welcome to a quick insight into the world of psychology. Ever wondered how to identify a psychopath? First, superficial charm. Psychopaths can be disarmingly charming, making a great first impression and appearing quite likable initially. Secondly, a grandiose sense of self-worth. Psychopaths often think they're more important and capable than others, frequently dreaming of unlimited success or power. Thirdly, pathological lying. Frequent and compulsive lying is a common trait. Deceit is their primary tool for manipulation and gaining advantage, with their lies varying from minor embellishments to outright fabrications. Fourthly, lack of guilt or remorse. Psychopaths don't feel guilt or remorse for actions that harm others. They lack a moral compass and disregard the pain they cause, acting recklessly and cruelly without emotional consequences. And finally, manipulative behavior. Psychopaths are expert manipulators, exploiting others to get what they want. They see relationships as opportunities to extract value, often pretending emotions or relationships to serve their needs. Open your heart, and the world opens with you. Demonstrating emotional availability involves connecting, sharing personal experiences, fostering deeper bonds. It's like a beacon, attracting others to your authentic self. Now lend your ear. Active listening isn't idle, it's empathetic, thoughtful, engaging. It's nodding in agreement, maintaining eye contact, making the speaker feel cherished. It's attractive. And what does your body say? Positive body language speaks volumes. Avoid retreating into yourself, looking away, being distracted. Instead, smile, make eye contact, face the person you're with. It signals openness, interest, and it's appealing. Speak, but make it pleasant. Clear speech, moderate pace, friendly tone. These make your words engaging, your conversations enjoyable. Rapid-fire speech can scream nervousness. Slow it down, make it count. Finally, wear confidence like a second skin. Not dominance, but self-assuredness. Express yourself with conviction. Carry yourself with poise. Be comfortable in your skin.